Hey, Fox here. Today I got a review of Herschel Walker card, the card on the right. You saw that Never Stumble, right? I got the glitch. I got Never Stumble and Herschel Walker, even though Legend cards don't have power-up chems. How would I do it? Well, let me tell you. Oh, wait, no, I can't tell you. That's a secret that I was promised not to tell anybody because it's not really secret, it's not really a thing. Let's go through the speed and agility. It was just a glitch, a visual glitch, and I've wasted 30 seconds of your time, 25 seconds. Speed, 92, agility, 92, but here we go, let me waste 6 more of them. Carrying, 91, 92 ball carrier, 86 elusiveness, 90 trucking, 88 juke. So 90 trucking, you can get it up to 92 with the pound the rock chem up to its max chem. I think, well, no, is it tier 3? No, tier 4 you can get it up to 92. I think I ended up at tier 3. It's only 91 trucking on the card, and let me tell you, it kind of showed. I didn't like this card. Okay, this was one of those weird ones. You know how there's that common myth in Madden that a card plays better when you first get it. This Herschel Walker, first out of the box, first few rips, he was terrible. First few games, I was like, this is the worst running back I've used this year. Like, of all the running backs that I've used, and I've used a few, he fumbled a lot. He couldn't break tackles. I cut out a lot of stuff like in those first few games. Then I'm like, this guy just can't get it done. Arm tackles were taking him down. He wasn't making anything. He wasn't doing anything. Like Tariq Cohen was breaking more tackles than his Walker. But after a while, you guys see he can actually truck guys. And the thing with the trucking is at 91, it's a little low. He's got body size at a decent amount at 225 for the weight, 6'1". So he's got body size to do trucking, but you know, having kind of a low truck, low elusiveness, you kind of really want one being super high because the game does these stat checks as we're trying to like get out of our own way. We almost have 12 defenders on the field with our own blocker trying to stop us. So you want one high because the game does these checks on trucking and elusiveness if you're going to beat somebody, if you get contacted. So they're going to be like, all right, do you have high trucking, high elusiveness? So having like low 90s or 86 and then 90 in one and the two things is like, you're not really specialized, not really doing anything. And then like as you'll see a few of these things, I try to lay some trucks down on some big hitters and I am punished for it. And it felt like his 91 carrying was also fake news because he dropped the ball more than any running back I've used this year too. He was very disappointing. There's another fumble. He fumbled it. I think you'll see 4 fumbles in this review. Usually you guys only see like 1 or 2 max in a review of a guy. And that's like even like pre-patch. Well, I guess I had it conservative earlier this year, so maybe that's not a good I'd say to look for it. But otherwise, I mean, Herschel, yeah, if you're going against like CBs like Michael Vick or Randy Moss or something like that, one of those guys, sure, Herschel's going to get it. But 92 speed on the card is actually pretty nice. He's going to get out there. He's going to go ahead and get the edge. He gets caught a few times that you'll see. He's maybe not as fast as like the game anymore with a lot of the out of position cards being like just jacking up the speed on so many cards that are competing with him. Like a lot of middle linebackers now have 91 speed. You'll get a lot of Tomlinsons. You'll face a lot of CBs with 91 too. This card, his stats look better than the way he played on the field for me. I'm sure somebody's going to be like, oh, Fox, you're terrible. That's a terrible opinion. He's played so good for me. But the thing is, I used this card right after using, what was it? Earl Campbell. And Earl Campbell far outproduced this card. I was very disappointing trying to truck guys with this Walker. And like Campbell would send people to their graves. Herschel Walker would send them flowers and ask them like, hey, will you go out on a date with me? Because you just butt fucked me. So Herschel, while you'll see a few good trucks and you'll see him miss, and the truck, and the good thing about having a truck back now is the animation that I mentioned, like kind of glitchy. You get like a force field with it with the animation for the truck. So getting a power back like Walker's nice, but he's definitely not top 3 power backs in my mind. Maybe not top 4. Outside the top 5 is nice. Look at like nice little pancakes served up hot and fresh. It's like I would put Bo, Bettis, Blunt, a lot of those other top guys ahead of him. The aforementioned Earl Campbell. So, Walker, do I think he's worth 179K? That's not bad. We've gotten a lot of running backs, and so that's not badly. Like he's gonna perform for you, but 179K, I think you can do better. I think you could do better running back than this Walker. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on him. I got a lot left. I got some things to talk about, but I want to see what you guys thought of it as a trucking back. For the rest of it, catching, 79 catching, so he'll hang on to the ball. He's nothing spectacular out there. He's not out there mossing dudes or doing anything crazy with it, but he will be able to run his routes. You know, route running at 77 is fine. It's above that minimum threshold of 75, although not that it matters. There's a little animation quirk. So his traits are at clutch, no. Fights for extra yards, yes. And you will see him, he will fall forward quite a bit, which is really nice. The aggressive catch, rack catches, possession catch, drops open passes, makes sideline catches, all no. High motor, yes. Penalty, normal. So I think he's a decent blend, like a jack of all trades. As much as you think of Herschel Walker as kind of like a trucking back, that's kind of how I used him, as he just took on Sean Taylor and lost. He fought the law, and the Meast won. So, and after getting that truck stick and taking it, like, you'll see me, I moved up against Sean Taylor again, and I didn't try truck stick the second time because I got just absolutely crapped on the first one. But otherwise, I think he's a good, jack of all trades. He's got some speed, he's got some trucking, and especially I was really disappointed that first down, as the speed, according to, I think it was Rex said, the speed also factors into trucking this year along with the weight and whatnot. So him being able to get to a high speed is really nice for the truck, but it didn't really pay off like I thought it was. Like, you're seeing some nice, like, and then the fumble. So you're seeing some nice clips of him a little bit later on, and really he did end up winning back a little bit of my confidence later, although he did fumble it away sometimes. So Herschel Walker, God, I don't know. It's tough to recommend this card. He should play better than he played for me. But I have a specific style, but I think everybody kind of runs my styles. His spin move, he did pretty good. A spin move was 83, and it still worked pretty well. The rest of his ball carry stats are over 90. Those are great. Juke move was only 88. Thanks for watching. Call to action. Oh, out of 10, I'm going to give this card a 7.8. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.